Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Oh, you know what? Got in the wrong place. You guys, can you hear me? Something is happening and I see it. I just don't know what it is. All right, so now everything's starting to change. I don't know what's going on with this app today. I don't know if it's the app, if it's me, if it's what. All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know if you can hear me, ladies. Let me know. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. How's everybody doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Latrice. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm energized. I'm ready to go. We're going to jump right into it this morning. We're going to be discussing our social media, things we can do, engagement. I want to know what you guys are doing. I want to know how you guys are updating your information. So we are going to be discussing that. Remember, it's basically a part 2. We've actually been on content for about this is week 2. We're on content. So I mean, I don't mind doing content and I don't mind staying on the subject, but I just want to make sure that everybody gets it and understands it, because content right now is going to be that thing, especially since it is free. It is free for you to get in front of the people that you have, your ideal customers. And so in order for you to feel comfortable, if we have to go on doing content for a month, then we can do content for a month. But I want you to, I want you to feel comfortable, or not even feel comfortable. I just want you to start engaging with your target audience so that you can get in front of them and, get your products in front of them so they can begin purchasing from you. Or you can just be engaging with them. Like, you can just start conversations. You can get their feedback. You can make them your focus group, right? So that's basically what we're doing this morning. I don't know why this thing's not staying in my ear, but hey, Yazzie Faye, what you doing here, girl? What you doing here this morning? Good morning, Kendra. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Yazzie Faye, are you in for 2 seconds? Or are you here for the day? Sneaking in. Oh, I see. Good morning, Sean. Good morning. Good morning. Today we are going to be bringing you up, Sean. So I hope you are ready to go, because yesterday I was asking who wanted to come up, and we can go over your social media together and see what's popping over there. Oh, 9:45. And see what's popping on your social before training. Oh, got you. Well, have an amazing day, Yazzie Faye. I'm glad you stopped in. That is so amazing to see you, because we miss you, girl. We miss you. I recorded an unboxing video yesterday. Come on, Betty Rose. Yes, and yes. Let's get it together. Yes. Start using your social media platform. Again, your social media platform is free. Now, if you decide that you want to pay for ads, or you want to do something like that, you want to boost the post, that's on you. But as of right now, it's basically just free. All it's taking, all that is taking is a little bit of your time. Don't sit there and misuse your time and scroll forever, right? Find what you need, get in and get out. And even if you don't want to do that, we've been talking about scheduling your planning, scheduling your posts, right? And I hope that you guys are scheduling out your posts. I really do, because, one thing that is going to be, ensure that you're successful is to be consistent with your posting. Maxie made a boo-boo in my favor. Oh, okay. I like it. I love when they let you keep something that they it's like, oh, we sent you the wrong thing. Oh, you keep it. I love it. So I want to know, everybody, How does everybody feel that they're doing with their content? How do you feel that you're doing with your content? And while I'm waiting for you to answer that question, I would like for you guys to thumbs up, like Latrice said, put your thumbs up, put a thumbs up, like it, and share the link with people who you think could use this information. So, yes, 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 and yes. Let's see. How do you feel that you're doing with your content? Are you doing well? Are you not? Do you notice more engagement? What we got going on? Now, yesterday, a few of you guys asked me to come over and to look at your social media. There was a lot of reoccurring things that I noticed on people's pages, right? Um, there are a few. I'm gonna wait for the room to fill up so that I don't say it a couple of times. I'm just gonna say it one time. Good morning, Hetty. Good morning. You guys go ahead and like this video, thumbs it up, and share the link. Um, there's some things that I noticed on quite a few pages, and I'm not going to say, I'm just going to say, when you're doing things like this, sometimes you don't know what you're doing, and you're just kind of just like posting in the dark, and you're just like not knowing exactly what you're doing, and you think that you're doing it right, and you may not be doing it right. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just going because it's like, okay, everybody said I need to be on social media, so I'm just going, 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 going. And so there are things that are being overlooked on the page itself. So since this was a reoccurring theme with quite a few of you guys, I'm going to discuss it today. Good morning, Patricia. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I am going to discuss it here. And wherever you need, just pick it up. If you don't need it, just leave it there, right? So there's one thing that I noticed is that I don't see very strong branding. I don't see very strong messaging. I don't see your brand colors, your brand story, your logos. I don't see on quite a few of your pages. I don't understand what I'm looking at. And if I don't understand what I'm looking at, and I know you guys and I know of you guys, then other people who are new to your page and don't know anything about you, they really don't know what you have on your page, right? So you want to make sure that you are clear on what your messaging is. You need to be clear on what your messaging is. Okay. And even things that I think would be like, okay, you need to know how to do A, B, and C. That's just like the first thing to know, right? That may not be the first thing to somebody who is not familiar with social media. And so since it's something that I see, we're going to, like I said, we're going to discuss it and just make sure that everybody is on brand and at least get the fundamentals down so that when your people come to the page, you don't confuse them and lose them, right? We want to make sure that they stay. So first of all, before we even get started into all of that, does anybody have any questions in the chat that they would like for me to, or any questions about content? Or social media that you would like to ask before we even dive deep into the content conversation? Any questions, you guys? Sorry, I'm late. The baby is sleeping on me. Oh, how cute. Any questions? Any questions? If you have any questions, put them in the chat right now. Put them in the chat right now. Put them in the chat right now. Okay, so as far as I know, mostly everybody in here has Instagram. All of your social media platforms, they require a different kind of content, right? Some are short, some are wordy, some are not, some like LinkedIn is business. Like there are different things that are required for you to be on certain platforms so that you're not being repetitive across the board, right? So the main thing is always going to be the branding. Good morning, Tanya. The main thing is always going to be your branding. We need to be very clear about what the branding is. We need to be very clear about what our messaging is. Because if you do not decide what that is for your customers, they will decide on their own what they think it is. And if it's not on point for you, then you may have to do some some switcheroos, some switching around in order for it to, make sense or for it to resonate with them. So we're going to nip that in the bud right now, because once you have a clear picture of who your customer is, you have a clear picture of who your audience is, you will be able to speak to them in that language. I said this as an example before. Good morning, LaRonda. I said this as an example before. If you are speaking another language, right, to someone, if you're speaking another language and you're not really fluent in that language, and you're speaking broken English or whatever that language is to that person, they're not fully understanding you. And that's what a lot of us is doing with our brands, right? We think we're speaking to them, but we're speaking broken English. They getting bits and pieces of what what the language is, but they're not exactly fully understanding what you're trying to say to them, right? Do we understand that? Put a 1 in the chat or put a 2. Put a 1 if you understand, put a 2 if you don't. Right? We're speaking broken English or whatever to somebody who is fluent in another language, and they're not completely understanding what we're trying to say to them. Right? There's a few words that they're catching, but they're not even getting the gist of what you're trying to say, like the question, the directions, that whatever you're trying to ask, they're not getting it. So you're not speaking clearly to them. You want to make sure that you are completely speaking their language. So if you're asking a question, they can respond to you. And when they respond to you, you understand the language, you understand the answer when they do, right? Because a lot of us are not. We're not paying attention to it. Sometimes we're not paying attention to it. It was like, oh, it doesn't really matter. Oh, go do that. Okay. You know what I mean? And it's like, you're missing the mark. And we are not missing the mark anymore. Like I said, September, October, I want y'all to have big, lofty goals. I want you guys to understand who you have here and the reason why you need to understand the language to keep them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Quell. Hey, Miss Quell. So you guys understand we need to be speaking the same language, and we need to be we need to be fluent in the language that we're speaking. And you should be fluent in the language that you're speaking because it's your brand. So you are the expert in you. You are the expert in your product. You are the expert in your language. You should know what you're trying to say. You should know what it is that you want people to know about you. You should know that off top, right? Because who else is an expert in what you do besides you? Right? You know what your meaning is. You know why you started. You know what your why is. You know what you're trying to do. You know what your goals are. You know well, some people don't know who their target market is, but you have an idea of the people that you want to purchase your product. And the reason why you don't is because you're making it too hard. If you close your eyes and you think about the type of place that you want your product to be, or the type of people that you want your product to sell to, you would know what that is if you stop overthinking it. But you are the master of your own language, right? So you have to be able to say, this is how I'm speaking to you. This is how I want you to speak back to me. And by us speaking back and forth to each other, we are going to create sales. We are going to create a relationship. We are going to build a friendship. We are going to create this long lasting relationship, right? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Because you guys are really making it difficult when you're like, I don't know who I'm speaking to. Well, who did you create the product for? Who did you create the product for? Make it simple, make it plain. If you can't think of who you made it for, think about you and go backwards from thinking about you, right? Okay, so I may be my customer. You know how you like to be spoken to. Speak to me nice. Speak to me. You know what I'm saying? You know how if somebody speaks to you and they're too aggressive or obnoxious, you're standoffish. Imagine that's you throwing your product in somebody's face without even warming them up, without even introducing yourself. You're just throwing your stuff in their face, in their lap, and you're expecting them to buy. That's not how the game works. So in order for you to understand how to get these people in and keep them in, you got to learn how to speak to these people. Now, again, if you work yourself backwards from how you like to be, how you like to be sold to, or how you like to be spoken to, then that's how you can speak to your people, because you're like, okay, I know that I don't want somebody just shoving things down my throat. I hate when people say blah 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 blah. So why am I saying that to my customers? I hate when people say da 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 da. Why am I speaking to my customers like that? You think that just because you have a product, people are obligated to buy. They're not. They're not. They choose to buy from you. They choose. You are an option. You are not something that they definitely need, right? You're not survival for them, right? You're an option. And so since you're an option, you got to make sure that you are speaking nicely to them. You got to make sure that you are listening to them. You have to make sure that you are warming them up to who you are and what you do without, sucker punching them. You just letting them, hey, 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 welcome. You know what I'm saying? If you know how kids walk into somebody's house and there's adults present, and they just walk on in and they just seem rude and obnoxious and they just go in, that's how you guys are with your products. You're walking in not even saying hi to the adults in the room. So do you guys understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? Are you picking up what I'm laying down this morning? That's a good word. Okay, LaRonda. Okay. Good morning, April. Good morning. Yes, you guys understand what I'm saying? Warm your people up. Warm your people up. And some people are stuck, right? They are stuck in a spot like, I don't know what to say to people. Well, what do you like people to say to you? Right? You don't need to be that stuck. You're going to paralyze yourself, right? Paralyzing yourself in fear because you don't know what to say. The first thing is, hello, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you, period. Right? How many of you guys are introducing yourself saying, good morning, how's everybody doing this morning? It's an amazing day. I'm so happy that I met you today. So nice to meet you. Da 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 da. Like, are you talking to your people like that? Are you meeting them there, introducing yourself? I'm picking it up. Yes, indeed. Thank you for this. All right, Patricia. Yes, yes, yes. Julie says one. Yes. Miss Quell said, yes, I understand. Yes, you have to warm your people up, right? Now, that's one of the things. That's not really where I was going with this morning. I always do that. I have structure when I'm, planning on what I'm going to say, and then it kind of takes off somewhere else. But I'm gonna reel it back in a little bit, right? So I've noticed that the bios, we discussed this previously, but we do have a lot of new people in the room. The bios, your bio is not saying anything about who you are. Only thing it says is your website, and you make whatever it is that you make. You know how many other people make the same things that you make? Do you know how many other people in the room on social media make the same things that you make? Plenty. Plenty. They say the candle business is what, over $44 billion industry or something like that. Let me see how let me give you some actual statistics. Let me give you some actual statistics. Let me see. We could just say it's $1 billion industry, right? Candles, soaps, bath and body, wellness, all of that, billions and billions and billions, right? We could say that, right? So what makes you different, right? And if you don't know what makes you different, then you need to figure out, why am I different? A lot of you guys, and I looked on, even the people who didn't ask me to look, I still went on their page and I was like, you know what? If you engaged with me yesterday, or you said a comment, or you said whatever on my Instagram, I went to just check, just so I could have, information as to like who's doing what's happening, blah blah blah. There's no real information in your bio. None. Right? So if I came to your page, and let's say I went to LaRonda's page, LaRonda makes candles, and let's say she makes soy candles, I make soy candles, and They're vegan. Quell makes soy candles and they're vegan. Latrice makes soy candles and they're vegan. Other people in this room make soy candles and they're vegan. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about that makes you different? There's nothing in that information that made you stand out. There's nothing in that information that made me say, yeah, I want to buy. What is it? Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works, they sell candles and they triple scented, double scented, whatever. What makes you stand out? And these industries that have the money to back them, they already have the money to back them. So they have the advertising and the marketing budget to put themselves in front of the people that they want to be in front of. You, on the other hand, us, on the other hand, we don't have such a big marketing budget. And so we have to use what we have. And in order to use what we have to use our words, use our language, use our products, use our small business to have the upper hand. Because again, I tell you, as a small business, you have a more personable and experience with your customers, and you're able to engage with them more, as opposed to the bigger brands that cannot engage with their people like that, that has to hire people to figure it out, and have to put, oh, we need a meeting to see what the people are buying, what they like, what they that. You guys are actually on the ground, right? You got boots on the ground. You guys are in the trenches with your people. You can ask these people, hey, what do you like? What do you want? What can I do? How could I serve you better? How can I serve you better? How could I make your experience from purchasing with me so much better than purchasing with Bath and Body Works? Yeah, you could get a $3 candle from Bath and Body Works, but shopping with me, you get all of this. They can't do that with everybody because they don't have the time to do that with everybody. You have the time to groom your people, and they will groom the people that comes after them, and they will groom it will continuously be a cycle, right? It will continuously be a cycle. So since you have this, like, you guys are really, and I don't really think that you guys are grasping the point of entry that you are in right now, because right now you have the opportunity to do all these things before you glow up, before you blow up, right? You have that opportunity to know who your people are. You got that. Use it. Stop saying you don't know how to do something, and figure out how you can make it work for you. Period. Right? So again, a lot of you guys, your description is really vague on your bio. It's just like wasted space. Use that as golden space. That space is golden. That space right there will have somebody not scroll past you. Put something there that's going to intrigue them. Put something there that is going to make them say, oh wow, okay, let me check and see what's going on here. Let me scroll and see what's going on. Make yourself worthy of the scroll. Make yourself worthy of the scroll. Now read your bio right now and tell me, do you think that your bio is scroll worthy? Put a 1 in the chat if you think your bio is scroll worthy, which means people will read your bio and scroll down and see what you have because they're intrigued by what you said in your bio. How many of you guys have a scroll worthy bio? Put a 1 in the chat if you do, put a 2 if you don't. I came in spicy today. Spicy. Coming in hot. Good morning, Kelly. I need to update my bio and add information regarding myself. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, so we got some tools in here, which means we got work to do, y'all. We have work to do. Yes, put a 1 in the chat, but I think, let me see. Oh my gosh, LaRonda, and your numbers. Let me see. Let me see. Trina says, I haven't posted mine yet. I'm cleaning it up. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's go to my girl. Let's see what you got here. Let's see. We got a lot of tools in here. A lot of tools. So we have a lot of work to do. Vegan luxury lotion candles, a brand dedicated to music lovers, everything from Zen to skin, luxurious cocoa apricot wax made in New Jersey. Okay, so Yaz would be a good example. She has, instead of it being a paragraph, it is, instead of it being, you guys with your twos are crazy. Instead of it being a paragraph, it has bullet points. And with her bullet points, she has emojis. So emojis are automatically going to train your eye to go and check and see what that is, right? So they're automatically going to go and check and see what it is, you know, that you have there, as opposed to you having a whole paragraph. People skim. How many times do you skim through information? How many times do you skim through reading your books? How many times do you skim through reading descriptions? How many times do you do that? We do it all the time. So you want to make sure that you are training their eye to go to where you want it to go. And by doing that, adding an emoji or you know, a complimentary emoji, something that matches what you're saying, it'll train them to look at it. You know what I'm saying? They'll just be like, oh, so, and then they'll probably read it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when you go to the bathroom and you start reading stuff in the bathroom because you didn't bring a book or something in the bathroom, and you start reading the ingredients off your products and stuff like that because you're there and you don't have nothing else to do. So I'm going to look. So if I am on your page and I see an emoji, I'm going to look because I seen the emoji, right? What does this mean? The splash emoji. What does that mean? And then you're going to read it, right? Subconsciously or consciously, you're going to read it. So I just want you guys to make sure that when you're doing your bio and you're making it scroll worthy, that you are, is eye-catching, something quick little blurbs about your business that is going to make it stand out. Changing to compose in New Jersey. Got you. Let me see. Updating as soon as this baby wakes up. Let's see. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning. I'm gonna say too, since I don't even know where it is. Your bio is at the top of your Instagram page, right there. When you go to edit your profile, that's the information you would be editing. You were a little hot this morning. Yes, I'm a little hot. Let me see. Julie says too. Good morning, Jasmine. Let's see, but we'll catch the replay. Awesome. Change it to compose. I like that. Yeah, it's nice play on words. Definitely. Yeah, you need to take the poll in BCMC. That's right. I like compose. Yes. Okay. So yes. So you want to make sure that you are connecting. What is the connecting fiber about your business? Write some stuff down. Write some things down. If you know that you are trying to reach a certain person, you want to make sure you're reaching that person in your bio, and then the pictures is going to connect it and make it even better, right? So if you know that your candles are healing the soul by igniting whatever, put that in your your bio, right? Put that in your bio. You want to put that you are making small batches, you could say that as well. If you want to say that you are a survivor from whatever it is, put that in your bio. If you want to say that you're a mom of however many, and that is part of your business, that is part of your story, put that in there. If you are corporate to entrepreneur or something like that, and that has something to do with your brand story, put that in your bio, because those people who you are trying to engage with, they're looking for somebody who is either like them or they're trying to purchase from, right? So you want to make sure that that is in your information. Does anybody have any idea of what to put in their bio as of right now? Do you have any idea of what you want to put, or do you want to explain who you are in the chat right now? And I posted up and nobody responded. So I want all of you guys in here to go to my last post that I posted yesterday. Your content, or you should be able to explain your business in 1 or 2 sentences by saying who you are, what you do, and who you serve. It should be summed up in that quickly, right? Who you are, what you do, and who you serve. Period. Not rambling on, not saying because of, not having to explain too much. You want it to be clear, concise, in 1 to 2 sentences, and that is that. If somebody wants to engage and ask you more, then that's a different thing. But as of what you need to know about your business, when anytime anybody asks you about your business, you need to be able to rattle that off quickly and easily without even a thought in your mind. A lot of the times when somebody asks you about your business, and I know because it happened to me, previously, before I started actually getting my line together, who you are, what you do, who do you serve. It's all over the place. I make bath and body products. I make soap. I make this. I make that. I make this. I make this. Da, 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 da. My son had eczema, and the story goes on and on and on and on. And nobody wants to hear all of that. Nobody is paying attention. After a certain amount of time, they're blocking you out and probably not being rude and walking away, right? So know who you are, what you do, and who you serve. And that'll be the first thing that comes out of your mouth. Who is Melodic Sense? My name is Yaz. Da 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 da. I serve blah blah blah. Period. Don't ramble and don't have to explain, because if you have to explain what your business is too much, you lost them. You lost them. If you have to do too much explaining, then you don't know what you do. Then you don't know who you serve. Then you don't know those type of things, right? If you cannot put that into a blurb, then you need to be clear. You need to get clear on who you are, what you do, and who you serve. You need to get very clear, crystal clear. Because when you are in front of someone, you want to make sure you do it. Just like when Latrice and Miss Quell was out at the Shopify event. Once somebody asks you who you are and what you do, and they're in corporate and they're in business, you want to be able to say, this is who I am, what I do. You can find me here, and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I got my papa on my phone. Let's pop it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just saying, you want to make sure that it's something quick, easy, to the point. I get it. I see you, period. Right? Let me see what you're saying. Yes, you need to take the poll. Got you. That makes sense. Good morning, Lois. Good morning. Emojis are also benefit because they decrease the character count. Yes, most sites only give you a certain number of letters to use. I will work on my bio. Yes, and yes. Y'all gotta DM me. Okay. Good morning, Janae. Good morning. I made changes and added my logo back. Okay. I've been gone for a minute, and now you back. And now you back with the jump off. No. Mine is basic. I gotta spice it up. Think about how you can spice it up. Think about what you can do that is different, right? Because you make, okay, so I make a brush soap, right? So it cleans your makeup brushes and your sponges, quick, easy, clean, sanitizes, and condition, right? Everybody don't make that same kind of brush soap, but I can say that every time I say it, then people's like, oh, okay. Oh, it's all natural, quickly cleans, da 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 da. Okay, got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there saying, oh, I make this soap, I make it from scratch. Oh, I make it with goat's milk and this and that. And it's a long process. And it's the same process that, grandma used to make, this long process of making soap. I make the soap, and then I do this, and then I add this, and then I put it in here, and then I put, no. I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. The soap is natural. It cleans, conditions, and sanitizes in one easy step. Everybody hates to clean their makeup brushes. This makes it simple. Boom. Boom. I'm not sitting there holding you for 30 minutes trying to explain who I am. You don't need to. If you have to explain that much, then you're not clear on who you are. And you need to get clear. You need to get clear. Let me see. I'm a trauma survivor and PTSD warrior that focuses on healing others, and myself. I make candles that ease, appeal to the senses, and invoke calm. That is beautiful, but that is too long for your bio. Let's see. Trauma survivor and PTSD warrior. Boom. Focus on healing others and myself. Boom. I make candles that ease appeal to the senses. That got to come back. Let me see. And evoke calm. I make beautiful candles. I make beautiful candles. You want to say that appeals to the senses and invoke calm. I make beautiful candles. Make beautiful candles to protect your peace. I think you should say that in there, LaRonda. Protect your peace in there somewhere. It needs to be bullet points, but I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Wife, mom of 5, traveler, entrepreneur, army mom, autoimmune survivor, photographer. Too many things. You have too many things there, Tina. Too many things that are separate. You have a wife, a mom, a traveler, entrepreneur, army mom, autoimmune survivor, photographer, ordained minister, a doula, creator of scented products. What is the main thing here? There's a lot of things there. I need to know what Queen Bee collection is. I don't get Queen Bee collection from all those things that are there. What does a mom of 5, a mompreneur, you could say, because now you blend in the mom of 5, the entrepreneur. What does the army mom have to do with your business? Autoimmune survivor. Why is that important to your business? Photographer. I don't know if that needs to be there. Ordained minister, doula. I don't know if those things need to be there for the Queen Bee collection unless it's relevant to your business. Now, if this was your personal, then yes, because then you could be all those things. But when you are in your business, you want to make sure that you are an expert in your lane and why you're an expert in your lane. Even if you discovered a recipe because you're a mother and it helped on your child, that makes you an expert on whatever that is for your child, right? So you want to make sure that you make it relevant. I love that, LaRonda. I'm not putting it in my bio. I was answering. Let me see what your bio say, LaRonda, because it should be there. It should be there. Let me see. I think what you said is more suiting for what you have here. And I always think that you should have protect your peace everywhere because that's what you say when you close out your show, right? Protect your peace. I think that should be everywhere. Everything should be about protecting your peace. Why? Because you are a trauma survivor. Why? Because you are, you know what I'm saying? And you know it's important to protect your peace. It all has to tie back into that. I think you should. Look at my bio and tell me what you think. Me and you are on the same wavelength. We are on the same vibration, LaRonda. I like it as is, but let me know. All right, Tina. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Nicole. Good morning. Good morning, Sandra. The Queen Bee. You are superwoman. Okay? I'm telling you. Good morning, Facebook user. That's what it says. Good morning. Got it. It is there, but you asked to answer your IG. No, 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 no. That's good. That's good. Um, but you asked to answer your IG post from yesterday. Oh, answer it on my post, not here. Nicole's running. I know mine isn't gray, but here it is. Phoenix is a person or race of people who rise from the ashes of destruction. Let me see. I would change that, April. I wouldn't make it, you making it seem like a whole general thing. I would make it a personal thing. I would make it, I rose from the ashes of destruction, just like a phoenix or whatever, whatever, but I would make it more personal. You just have it kind of like a definition. I would make it more personal. And then I also don't know what you do. I see a t-shirt, but then you have a phoenix is a person or race of people who rise from the ashes of destruction, and that's it. There's no link to a website. There's no link tree. There's no real information about what you are, who you are, and what you do. And then I see a bunch of t-shirts and glasses and stuff like that. So, well, not a bunch, but there's a few pictures there. But you want to make sure that you are describing your business. Use that space. Use that space. Yep, protect your peace. Does need to be added. Yes, yes, it does. Hey, free sun candles. Good morning. Good morning. Asia, right? Good morning. My bio is whack. Jamie, you so crazy. My bio is whack and it lacks luster. Until I came into wonderful environment. I'm assuming that's what it says. Wonderful environment. I never knew or thought about what to put in my bio. Okay, Jamie, let's get it together. Let's get it popping. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It sucks. I will work on it. It doesn't exactly suck, but you just need to add more you to it. Like you are the Black Phoenix, and you rose from the ashes of, you know what I'm saying? And then give a little two, not two, but give like two things about yourself. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. And so I also want to add, what are we working on? IG bio or general bio? IG bio. We're working on the IG bio, making it something very quick, quick little blurbs about who you are, what you do, who you serve, right? Because a lot of people in this room make candles. A lot of people in here do home fragrance. A lot of people in here make soap. A lot of people in here make bath and body products. By you putting that in your bio, it does not make you stand out. What about that makes you stand out? What about your candles make you stand out? And a lot of you guys have a lot of healing and things like that. That messaging needs to be translated in the bio, right? Because this is how you are going to connect with other women who like the same things. Like, I was listening to Jenna Kutcher on her podcast, and she was saying in her podcast she has in her bio she has macaroni and cheese lover or something like that. And so that is something that helps other people to engage with her, like, oh wow, that's crazy, that's funny, I'm gonna check this out and I'm gonna see, I love, you know um macaroni and cheese too. Let's see what she's all about. It's an engaging, a point of engagement for them. You be asking questions and forgetting what you asked. I sure do, girl. Sure do. That's what happened when you hot and spicy. That's right. And I did answer on your post, but I wanted to be an extra student and a teacher's pet. It obviously didn't work. Well, I love you anyway. So you don't even have to answer the question. I'ma still love you. Thanks, Nikki. I need that. Okay. I sure do. I ask a question and I don't wait around for an answer. That's exactly right. Then I'm like, what did I say? I don't remember. But I try to stay on point as much as I can. But I'm gonna love you anyway if you answer me or not. So that's that. All right, April Latrice Quell. Hey. All right, so we're fixing the bios, right? Everybody start working on the bios and making them into bullet points and make sure that there's something that's engaging about the people who you are talking to, right? And so let me see what else I have on my paper that I'm going to discuss before I just go off on a rampage again. Let me see. All right, so we're not even going into highlights. Highlights is something like that's something more advanced, I want to say, your highlights, because if the bio isn't together, then we're going to get the bio together first, and then we're going to go to the highlights at a separate time. But another thing that I noticed that when I looked on your page, or when I looked on your Instagram handle, I mean your Instagram, I can't see your colors. Do you guys know what your brand colors are? Do you know what your brand colors are? And thanks to LaRonda, I'm going to stay right here. I'm not moving. I'm not going to add anything to it. Do you know what your brand colors are? And I'm going to sit here and wait for y'all. I'll drink my coffee while I wait. What are your brand colors? Because I can tell y'all right now, on almost everybody in here, I can't see them. I can't see what your brand colors are. You know your brand colors? Tell me what they are. Kelly, what's your page? Is it Casey? KH. It's KH. So your colors are charcoal and gold, Kelly? Is that your colors? I know LaRonda's colors. Can you see if I'm over exaggerating about my bio and how whack it is? Okay, let me see. I know Latrice is purple and gold. Um, there's no color in your logo or in your bio pic. You may want to add something there. I think you can go deeper than this. I think you can go deeper than this, Jamie. Um, did you create candles as a survivor from breast cancer? Like, was that something that was healing for you, and that is why you that's why you made candles, Jamie? Let me see. Pink, black, and gray. So, yes, but I don't think I put it in enough green, white, and gold. Michelle, you are Robin Sense, right? Okay, you need to add a little bit more to your description, because it just says home decor, skin essentials. What is so essential about skin? Like, what what is so essential about the skincare that you have? What about the aromatherapy? I would take the telephone number off unless you need it, but I would take that off of there and use it for more valuable information. I don't see your colors too much in this at all. All I see is like the videos and stuff. but use, let me see, post. Remember, create the graphic in Canva and, like, excuse me, I'm juicy mouthed again. Create the graphic in Canva. And if you're doing a video or something, make it a cover so that when you add a reel, it goes to add from your gallery. Go to your gallery, add the photo, add the graphic, and let that be the main thing that they see when you have your reels or your videos, so that it doesn't look like you're in the midst of doing what it is that you're doing. So when you're scrolling on your when you're scrolling up and down the grid, you get to see an aesthetically pleasing picture, and then you'll see the video. Gold, black, silver, and white. Okay. Yes, I lost my bio and didn't know it. Okay. All right. So your bio is going to be right there in your edit profile. Red. Whose color is red? Yeah, your color is not red. My brand colors are coral and teal, and I try to make them consistent on my page. They should be there. They are. They are. Pink and gold. Sean, we need you to start posting because we don't see you, sis. We gotta put it up there. Psych, black and gold. Gotta go for training, but give me as much feedback as possible. I'll watch the replay later. And where's Kara? I don't know. I sent Kara a message. I don't know. Um, Mine are brown, tan, and gold. Let me see. Your bio is good. It could go a little deeper, but it's good. What you say the colors are? Brown, tan, and gold. It's there. It's there, but you could get some more feeling out of that. You can get some more um lifestyle things in there to break up the candles. So maybe, go to Canva, get you some lifestyle. Maybe somebody's lighting a candle. Maybe somebody is sitting down on a couch. Maybe somebody is listening to music. Maybe somebody is, doing something. But you can use that as content as well. So it could help also tell the story of your branding. Because all I see is candles. All I see is candles. Let me see. Okay, so April is black and gold. April, we need to see that in your logo. We need to see that in your logo. Yeah, so many brand colors. Oh, I was like about to say, what do you mean so many? Okay, so my brand colors are tans, pink, browns, and neutrals. Okay, so Tanya, I'm going to need you to bring it together. Choose your colors, know your hex code or know your color code to the colors that you are using, so it is consistent every single time. In Canva, you can put your branding, your brand information in there, the fonts, the colors, the look. You can put all of that into Canva, and so whenever you are doing anything, it'll pop up so that you can put whatever content that you're going to create. You can use that in your color story or in your brand story, right? So get clear on the colors that are for sure your colors for your brand. The brand is Farmhouse Chic with a splash of whimsy. Got you. I figured I'd add a splash of it, incorporate some of the fun and foodie soaps. Got you. I'll DM you about Kara Yaz. Well, you gotta DM me too, cause sis. Okay, I'm going to DM you. Okay, okay, all right. I originally started because I always wanted light candles because my kids were just destructive around the house. Boys, they always knocking stuff down. So I always said I'll make my own when they got older. Okay. If you don't know your brand colors, go to your Instagram page, take a screenshot of your page, go to imagecolorpicker.com, upload that Instagram picture, and it will give you your hex color. Take those hex colors to Canva to have your palette saved. Yes. Then breast cancer hit and I survived. And the candle idea just kept coming back to my spirit. After surviving, I said, God, after surviving, I said, God, keep bringing this idea. After surviving, I said, God, keep bringing back this idea to you. And he didn't keep you here for nothing. So let that be. Okay, so Jamie, that is part of the story that needs to be broken down into, I know it's a lot to digest, but how can you make that into a bite-sized piece of your life, right? You could say, something about breast cancer survivor, making candles saved my life or something like that. And you could say, I didn't know what I wanted to do or something like that, but God did. Candle kept coming back to my life, da 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 da. Make it a short, like come up out with however you can make it, to shorten it. This story is something you can tell when you are addressing your story, and then you can give that also, in your content. You could be telling this story, but as for your bio, see how you can shorten that and add that to your bio, because just you being a breast cancer survivor doesn't relate to the candle, so make that relate to the candle. Yes. Rose gold, black, champagne, blue, yellow. Okay. I started off with yellow and gray and white. Should I delete those old posts? I would not delete them because then you can show your glow up. I wouldn't delete it. I would leave it. Thank you. You're welcome. Let's get this gift he gave you started. It has given me another purpose in life. Right. So you can say, my purpose in life is, yes, yeah, Jamie, you got it. Just put it together. I definitely have slacked on finding my brand colors, but have the knowledge to do so. So let's get it done. Facebook user, what is your name? And why are we calling you Facebook user? Okay, received. Thank you. Yes. Also, I made my first sales yesterday. Hey, let's get it, Asia. Yay. Yellow and white, but I think I want to change to more muted yellow. Okay. That's nice. A nice pastel yellow. That would be very nice, Julie. Congratulations. Please explain the hex code for those that don't know, because I just learned a few months ago. It is basically a group of letters and numbers that describe the color, and it'll be consistent whenever you put that color code into whatever. When you plug that number in, when you are doing your colors and you see that number sign and you see 0000 or FFFFF, that indicates the color that is going to show up when you add the color code in there. The numbers, the combination of numbers or numbers and letters, that is going to show you the color. So like, let me see. I'm going to rip it. All right. So these are my brand colors, right? And so these are the hex codes. So whenever this is inserted into anywhere that has color, that color is going to come up. If I put this color anywhere, this color is going to come up. So that is what your hex colors are. Just want to make sure. So your bio is just quick points about you and what you do, not like a full why you do what you do. No, 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 no. This is just something that is a taste. You giving them a little taste, a moose bouche, or whatever you call those little appetizer things. You're just giving them a little taste. And then once they get the taste and they like it and they want to have it as a meal, then that's when you feeding them that, through your lives, through your content, through your behind the scenes, through your stories, through your get to know you, to your that's when you start feeding them the full meal, you know. Good morning, Shanika. I'm sorry I'm late. What are we doing? We are discussing the bios, and what to put in your bios, and how excuse me, and how to make it captivating so that people see what it is and they're engaged and they continue to scroll down your page, making it scroll worthy. I looked up farmhouse chic and those were the colors. Well, do those colors resonate with you, Tanya? Do those colors resonate with you? If not, do what resonates with you, or get those colors and see which ones you love, right? And then take what you want. You don't necessarily have to do that. If you want a certain color palette, you can create your own color palette, but then the style can still be farmhouse chic. The style can still be that little bit of whimsy, right? But you can make it the colors that you want it to be, period. You don't have to, nothing is set in stone. If they say these are the colors of farmhouse chic and that's what they say, well, that's not the colors you want and you want to change it, change it. Period. This is your thing. This is your brand. You create what you want them to see. You create your world. You create what you want people to see. Period. We're discussing branding, colors, and making sure your IG bio is clear, concise, and something that catches attention with emojis and other things to make someone stop and scroll. Yes, indeed, LaRonda. See, this is why I love you. This is why I love you. Just DM you my logo so you can see my colors. Got you. Leaving now for my cousin's virtual funeral. Oh, so sorry to hear that. Keep us in your prayers. Have a blessed day, ladies. Okay, Michelle, we definitely will, and we will be praying for you. Let me say a quick prayer for you right now while we have you on. Amen. Thank you, Nikki. You're welcome. It should be in bullet points. Also, go to Nikki's last post and answer her questions. Yes, because LaRonda, this will help with your bio. That's about it for catching up. Yep. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. Wait, push classics is, let me see, push K. K. I knew that too. K. Good morning. Prayers, Michelle. Can you repeat the website for Hex Code? Thank you. You can go into Canva. Canva will produce the colors for you. If you go into the brand, if you have the I think it's with the paid version, you'll be able to do that. Or you can Google it. The hex codes will come up so you can see the colors in, the color palette that you want. And then you can pick from there. I have no idea why it says Facebook user. Yeah, it just says Facebook user, no face or anything. Let me see. Shakira. All right, I see that you yep, Shakira. Okay, got you. Nice to meet you, Shakira. Sending prayers, thank you. I was thinking about a glow up reel yesterday after looking at my pictures. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Everybody loves a glow up. That is where you can design your content, signs, etc. When you hover over the color box, it will give you the 6-digit code. Yes. Nini said, congratulations, Asia. Thanks, Latrice and Jamie. Got you. Let's see. My name is Asia, by the way, is my candle line. Feel free to visit my page and follow when you can. Praying for you all, Michelle. Congrats, Asia. Asia, got it. Gotcha. Let me see. Thank you, Quell. Your posts have been rocking, by the way, too. Yes, yes, and yes. All right. So does anybody have any questions as far as your bio and what's coming across? What's translating through your messaging? Does anybody have any questions? Do you want anybody want me to go and look at their page or whatever? I'll let you know what's popping. April, do you have your logo? Is that it on the t-shirt? Is that it on the t-shirt? And I'm trying not to move because I don't want to forget my question, because I definitely will. For sure. For sure. Forget. Yes, April. Black Phoenix, April C. Yes. I changed the bio. If you have time, please check it out. Yes, I have a logo. Okay, April. I think your logo should be in the picture instead of the t-shirt. The graphic. K, I think it could be deeper. I think it could be deeper. Like add some adjectives in there. Add an adjective, add some adjectives in there. Like a what kind of t-shirt company that offers, you offer styling, you said, right? You said you offer styling. You said that you know how to style a look based on, you know, make it versatile. That kind of should be in your description, because you're limiting who you are and what you do. You're not showing the full on, you know, the full suite of what you can do. You just kind of have it, you kind of give yourself pigeonhole yourself into just a t-shirt company. But that's not all you do. You have hats, you have accessories, you have all of that stuff that is not even included. And if I'm reading, if I'm scrolling and I'm going through your page and I just see a t-shirt company, that's all I'm going to think. I'm not going to think that by you saying we complete your look, are you completing my look with a t-shirt? Are you completing my look because you're putting accessories? Or, you know, we have custom accessories, or we have unique accessories that'll easily complete your look. Do we have couture t-shirts? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the wording is going to, you know, the adjectives are going to make it catchy for people to grasp, right? Because you don't want to just lock yourself in. So you say a t-shirt company and the first thing I see are hats, and these hats are beautiful, right? So what does the t-shirt have to do with the hat? How am I going to make it relevant? And that's what you got to think. You know what I'm saying? Because if I seen it, maybe I'm not going to scroll down to see what your t-shirts are, right? Yes, your t-shirts is on the second row of your grid, right? They're not there at the top. So you want to make sure that you are giving some very descriptive wording that describes who you are and what you do, because you are not just a t-shirt company, right? You are not just that. You are styling and you doing all this other stuff. That kind of, you need to, you know, say that somewhere too, because that is part of it. And like I said, these hats are bomb. I like it. I don't wear hats, but I need to. I just want one because they are cute. They are cute. So how are we doing? Do we have any questions in the room? Any questions in the room? So we discussed bio, we discussed logos. Make sure your logos and your brand colors are, they have to be shown throughout the page, like it's part of the branding. It's not the complete branding. That is something that it enhances your branding, but that is not something to be overlooked, right? Miss Latrice, how are you feeling? Hey, okay, gotcha. Thanks. Yes, yes, yes. um you want your brand to be the feeling, the experience, the let me show you, let me lay out the red carpet for you. That is all about, you know, what you're trying to do with your branding, right? You don't want to just say I'm just this and this and that, because you are more than just That's what everybody in here. You're not just a candle maker. You make candles that do what? I make candles that's going to heal and soothe your soul. I make candles that are going to help help you escape your everyday 9 to 5 or corporate job and escape to freedom or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, come up with something that is going to be that thing that people are like, wow, yep, that's what I want. Yep, I need to easily. Oh, I could change this from this looking like this to that. How? Easy, quick. You're gonna show me? You're gonna lay it out for me? Let me know. These are things that sells you. You know, that sell you, sell your services, sell your product. You want to make sure you're adding these things, right? Don't overlook. You're not a little business. You're not a, you know what I'm saying? You want to give yourself a little bit more, not a little bit more. You want to give yourself a lot more, because if you don't toot your own horn, then ain't nobody gonna toot your horn, girl. So yes, toot your own horn. Running into an appointment, got you. But Miss Nikki, can you look at mine when you have a moment? Black market soapery. Yes, I will. Excellent tip. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me see. Black market soapery. You hear how hard I'm banging on the keyboard, just because I like the way I like to hear it tap. Makes me feel like I'm typing fast. It makes me feel like I'm typing fast. All right. Okay, so we have to put your logo in the profile picture. I forgot what colors you told me, but I see black, white, and red. Are those the colors? Burn my hand because I have this crazy arm, but it's okay. I'm off today. Thanks for checking in on me. Put some milk on your burn. I burnt my leg on a motorcycle on an exhaust, and my friend was like, "Put some milk on it." And I was like, "No, it looked like pizza. It was so big and so disgusting. It sizzled my skin on the freaking on the back of the bike." And and my friend's like, "Put some milk on it." And I was like, "I'm not putting milk on it. Nobody puts milk on burns," because I didn't know. Then I burnt my hand when I was making candles with the Pyrex, and I put mustard on it. That worked too. That's kept it cool. But I put the milk on it, and the milk does do something for the burn. So it did soothe it. And so put some milk on your burn, girl. Milk or mustard. Milk or mustard. I have a few versions of my logo. I will add the new one. All right. So since you got an appointment right now, what I want you to do is I want you to DM me. I just realized I wasn't there for a second. DM me your brand colors, and we have to work on the bio. I hate, hate hearing skin loving, because that's what everybody uses in the soap community. They use skin loving. I'm not saying don't use um what it means, but how can you make it sound different so that it doesn't sound like skin loving? Like, what could that look like? What could that mean? What could that feel like? That doesn't, because if I go to another soaper, I guarantee you I'm gonna find skin loving, right? So how can we make that stand apart? I thought I knew what I was doing. Now I'm a student at Bubble Babes University. Okay. You do know what you're doing. You just got to confirm and agree that you're going to do it. And once you agree that that's what it's going to be, then that's what it is. Don't have milk nowhere in this house. Mm-mm-mm. I had to go to the ER. I burned it on oh, what? The whole eye trees? Mm. Miss Quell, you're going to have to go over there and make some candles with her. You're going to have to go over there and make some candles with her. She over there burning the whole hands on the eye of the stove. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. All right, you guys. So I'm adding something onto it. So okay, so Tanya, make sure you send me that and brand colors. We can get into hashtags tomorrow. Calls to action we can get into tomorrow. We are basically trying to get the look down pack, the wording down pack. I want you guys to work on that tomorrow. Please, please, please. I would love and appreciate to see that you guys took action and you worked on your bios and you put the information up there using emojis, bullet points, or whatever that is going to make it eye-catching so that your target market can see that and see what you do and get everything, get a glimpse of what you do. Okay, just a glimpse. And I was supposed to have Sean on. Sean, what are you doing? What are you doing? We have like 15 minutes. Sean, what are you doing? I'll DM you my logo as well. Okay, yes, please. Yes, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. What are you doing, Sean? What are you doing? I'm gonna put the link in the chat if you want to join on to ask your question or you want feedback. I put the link in the chat. But it's not too bad. I was on it and had Sierra to follow my instructions. I was a medical assistant at once. Latrice. We're gonna have to make sure you are together. Together. We cannot have you burning your hands. You need your hands. Is it wrapped? All right, Sean, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. I just added it up to the screen. Just click the link and I will add you in and we will talk about what you want to talk about. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We are grateful. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so while we are waiting for Sean, good morning, Laura. While we're waiting for Sean, you guys, I want you have homework. Please, it's not going to take you too much time. It's just going to take you a few seconds for you to think about how you're going to put your wording together, how you're going to compact it so that you can put a teaser of who you are, what you do, and make it something that is very appetizing. Miss J, what in the world? Miss Quell, you're going to have to go over there and help her. You to think about how you're going to put your wording together, how you're going to compact it so that you can put a teaser of good morning. And
good morning. Good morning, beautiful ladies.
How's it going, Sean?
It's going. How are you, beautiful?
You know, I'm amazing, living the dream, you know.
I don't see the comments.
She's out now. Let me see. I think when you're on, you can't see the comments unless you when you do put the comments on, it only makes private comments. I don't know why it does that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. But
I like to see the comments because the first time I could see the comments and the ladies was helping me a lot. I was trying to zoom in and look at.
Oh, okay. Well, you're on the phone?
Yes.
I think, yeah, on the computer, I think you can see it.
Okay. All
right. So let me see. I'm trying to see if anybody asked you a question in here. No, there's no questions. Everybody is just saying good morning.
Good morning, beautiful ladies. Did you look in my I did DM you the did you see it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let me see.
In the business one, not the personal one.
Yes. Okay. All right. And so this is okay, so that is the logo.
Yes.
Okay. Lovable, huggable, kissable. Perfect in your skin. Lovable, huggable, kissable. Is that your tagline?
Yes.
Okay, perfect in your skin. Did you create this?
No, girl. I went to Fiverr.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. So what is the logo? What is the symbol?
Unconditional love.
That's what it means?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It means
Um,
unconditional love. Loving yourself unconditionally. Unconditional love. That's what I wanted.
so could this lovable, huggable, kissable be that? Love your skin unconditionally or
Yes.
something like that, like what you just said?
Yes.
Because lovable, huggable, kissable with what you're doing, if you were doing like skin, lip stuff, cutesy cosmetic stuff, then I would say, okay, I get it. Like maybe it's a lip gloss, maybe it's a lip scrub because it says kissable. It says huggable. It says, you know what I mean? So maybe tie in the graphic.
Unconditional.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Unconditional love.
Um or
Type.
whatever you wanted to say. Whatever you wanted to say. Love your skin unconditionally. Whatever you want this to say, like a quick something, let that be a tagline. It does not necessarily have to be here in what you have right now. That can be something that you add later along the way, right? It doesn't have to be there right this minute.
Mm-hmm.
But the logo, the graphic itself, that's the main thing. Let me see. You know what? Let me see. Is Jasmine in here? Is Jasmine in here? Now, this is what did this is this what you fell in love with?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so this describes everything that you are?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
about, I'm about unconditional love.
So I need to
I
know
want
that.
people to love. I want people to love the skin that they're in.
Beautiful.
But
That needs to be
we
the
have to take
messaging.
care of it. Okay. Love the
That
skin
needs to
you're in.
mhm.
Love you. Love the skin. Self love. Love the skin that you're in.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes. You need that to be your messaging. That needs to come across on every single thing that you do. Right now you should be on your page posting like you have invested in your skin. This color is not your pink. So that's pink or purple.
The one that love one post that I put up there.
No, no, no. Your logo looks purple.
Purple and pink. It's pink and perfect in your skin. I think it was purple. I have the numbers.
Okay.
I have to get out the numbers. It was pink, like a eggplant purple. If you look at perfect
Okay,
in
that's what it looks like. Okay.
into, and then gold. You see the gold around the are you looking at it? Love huggle
I'm
kiss.
looking at it, but I don't see it.
You
I
don't see
think
gold?
mm-mm,
No.
mm-mm. I see gold in the border. I don't
Yes.
see it. Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what you mean.
Yes.
Um, is there a way that you can put like you should have another mock-up of the logo so that inside that circle that it either says perfect in your skin or it's PYS or something in the logo
PYS. Oh, that sounds nice.
so that you
PYS.
can yeah so that you can see. I only see the
The
image.
symbol.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I think that's a good idea, but I'll have to see. I'll have to have somebody help me with that.
If Jasmine is in here, I don't think she is because she would have said something.
And I like
Um,
that idea because Coco Chanel. I like how she has her.
mhm,
I
mhm,
I love
mhm.
that. That's a great idea.
So then
And
add that to
That's a
Add it
great
just so
idea.
that you could see it. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a symbol that you could use, you have it spelled out one way, and then you have it just with the wording so that you are able to use it on whatever it is that you're using it on. So if you're using it for a website, or if you're using it just because you're doing a letterhead or something, or it's the logo at the top of a flyer or something like that, it's not going to be the same all the way across the board. You'll have like three different ways to look at it, three different versions.
Hmm.
And if you have one with just the letter, one with just the initial, one with it all spelled out, and then one with, I mean, with the logo and it's spelled out, and then there's one with the wording.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
And remember, I told you I was changing. It's about firming your skin and
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
hydrating and smoothing.
Right. And so on your page, you should be saying, how can you do these things? What are the top three things that you can do to hydrate your skin? What are the top three things that you can do, or what are the three things you could do at home to firm your skin? What products do you suggest that are natural products that can naturally do these things for you? How can you use a coffee scrub to firm up the skin on your thighs? How can you use a scrub on your, like all these things are things that you could be using that the product is not there yet, but
Mhm.
you're educating your people, right? So you don't want to just have just one post there and then you have people guessing, right? Because when you launch, you don't want to just have nobody there. You want to launch to a warmed up audience, right? And you're warming them up by giving you spoon feeding them a little bit of sugar every single day. Every single day, I'm gonna give you something sweet so that you can do. So I can give you information. So when I do bust out with my product, you like, oh, well, she gave me all this information for free before, and now I see what she's doing. Oh, she must know about her product because all this time she's been telling me how to do these things naturally or with, however, and now she has this product. I'm pretty sure that this product's got to work, right? So you
Yes.
want to start establishing yourself and start.
That's romancing them, right?
That's right.
Romancing them, like what you
That's
said
right.
before.
That's right. Romance them.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's good
Mm-hmm.
that we have you because I've never had a business, and a lot of people don't know what they want to do, what they should be doing. They just know that they want to open their own business. So it's
Right.
good to have you. Yeah,
Oh.
it opens up. Things start opening up.
And shake the table. And shake the
Yes,
table.
yes.
And
No
shake the
matter how
ideas
you say
out.
it, whether you're a drill sergeant or whatever, you get the
Mm-hmm.
point across. Yes,
Thank you.
I love
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
So I'm
Yeah.
expecting to see some work. So tomorrow when I see your page, I hope I see at least one or two new posts up
Post.
there. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. You
Mm-hmm.
will. You will. You will.
And contact Jasmine and see, like I said, I don't think Jasmine is in here, but contact Jasmine and Alyssa, see if she would do anything or if she has any suggestions, and see, what, or if you had a person on Fiverr that's doing it, just ask for the other two versions of they'll know what it is.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so glad I have the phone call with what is it, Paper Candy Designs.
Yes.
I have
Yes.
that too. I think she's going to be very helpful.
Yes, she is. Definitely.
Lord knows I need it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're about to get it going because you supposed to have started September 1st.
I don't even have my product.
See?
See, I'm just now today getting ready to order
Okay. Okay.
so I can start doing a test run.
Okay. And then
I'm
also, if you
determined.
could do a test run, then maybe ask people who you have engaging with you already. Let me see. You have 61 followers
But probably a lot of them are from
from
you,
your quotes.
from you,
Oh,
from the crew, from the tribe.
I got you. So now we want to make sure, and then we need to fix the bio. There's
Yeah,
nothing in the bio. It just says vegan and cruelty free.
because
We
I
need to
did
put
not
something there.
know. Yeah, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna put in there?
Love the skin that you in.
Yeah,
Take care of the skin, all of that. Mm-hmm,
she says, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm. Put
have me
that there.
cracking up. And you say, I know you laughing. Yes, I am laughing.
She said, say it
Okay.
again, Sean, because it's so true. Nikki has definitely shook the table. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Whether you say it nicely or you the drill sergeant, it's you get your point across. We get it.
Sometimes, people are not as, accepting. It's okay. But,
Well, I
I mean it
accept
with
it.
love.
I accept it all because I know that's things that we need to do. Trust me, if I did not have you, I would still be probably twiddling my fingers like, okay, and there's so much that I need. I have the bank account, I have
Mm-hmm.
the EIN, and I don't have the LLC, and I do need to trademark Perfect in Your Skin. I do need to do that. So
Mm-hmm.
there's still, yeah, quite a few things that I need to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, we got to make sure everything gets done. So you want to make sure that you get on top of your LLC, because you don't want to have all those things. And if you cannot trademark that, I mean, if you cannot
Trademark.
incorporate that name and you have that as your EIN and on your bank account, you're gonna have to change some things around. Everything's got to match.
Okay.
Everything's got to match.
So
So,
should I have the trademark and the LLC before I even start putting out products?
well, the trademark is just for the tagline, right? It's not for the company's name. I would
Trademark?
go ahead. I would go ahead and do the incorporate the business first, and then the trademark can come afterwards. But or see if you can do them both at the same time. Just making sure that that name is available.
Oh, it is available.
Yeah.
And I have the domain for I have the domain for it
Mhm.
through GoDaddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secure everything. Secure the bag. Secure it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Mhm. Make sure you get a virtual business address before you open your business bank account and LLC if you can.
Okay,
Help
so can I use my UPS?
use a
Because it's a
virtual
regular
address.
address. It's a regular
You
address.
can use it, but if you're looking for funding, that may be a red flag for funding. So you may want to go ahead with the virtual address, but it's totally up
Virtual
to you. Hmm.
Okay. So work on my bio, and I need to put some um virtual address.
Virtual address, you can go to ipostal1
iPostal one.
.com.
iPostal one.com. Okay. Okay. iPostal one.com.
Mhm.
Nikki, you a big deal.
Oh, don't say that yet. Don't say it yet. No.
You are. Trust me.
Don't
I
say it
I
yet.
would not be scraping up 19.99 a month to try to give to you and part-time working. Trust me, you are a big deal.
Oh shucks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you get your virtual address is for everything that you're going to do in your business so it can stay consistent. Somebody's asking, get your virtual address before. Your virtual address is just for it to go all the way across on all of your business filings. That's your incorporation, that's your trademark, that's your EIN, your bank account. All of that should have the same address. The reason why is because if you're trying to get funding, it makes you look sexy to lenders because everything is consistent and they feel like if you are consistent and you've been consistent all this time that they will feel comfortable giving you the money because they can find you, or you know what I mean. So they need that consistency. If you move around too much and you know that you're moving and you changing your address just so that you can get your receive your mail and things like that, it's a natural thing to do. It's a natural thing to happen, but that doesn't look good to lenders. So you want to make sure that you have a consistent address that's all the way across the board. And the longer you have it, the better it looks.
Okay, the virtual address, nothing goes there. It's just a virtual address.
Right. It's a virtual address, and you can pay for the service for them to forward your mail. Anything that goes there can be forwarded to you.
Okay. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay, virtual. So
And
it's
is BBU Chop. Hey.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
ladies, enjoy the rest of your day. Head it over to all right, Jamie.
Bye,
Thank you.
Jenny. Have the most amazing, beautiful day.
The bishop is about to go on. The bishop is going on. All right, so Sean, you got your homework, you got your stuff cut out for you. So tomorrow I'm going to check in on you and see how far we done got.
Okay.
And if
Okay.
you have any questions or anything, you can DM me and I will get right back to you and let you know what I think or what I feel or ask me any questions.
You're good about that. That's what
Thank
I
you.
really love. You really good about that. Really good.
Thank you.
You
Thank
don't
you.
ignore people. You
Right. I
you
try not to. If I ignored you, that means I didn't see the question.
yeah, yeah. I don't I never had a problem with you ignoring me. I love that.
E.
Yeah.
E.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you so much, and you have an amazing day.
Well, thank you. You too. You have an awesome, blessed day.
Thank you.
Now, how do I? Oh, just hit leave, right?
Yes.
All right. Bye, Nikki.
See you later. All right, you guys. So we are wrapping it up. So you guys all everybody has homework. Everybody, can tweak your not can. Please tweak your bios. Please tweak your, the emojis. Make sure that your colors is showing through. Make sure your branding is coming through. All of that does not necessarily need to be changed in a day, but you can work on your bio for today so that it'll be ready for tomorrow. So we can go over tomorrow and see what that looks like and the feeling, all of that. So we are going to go more into content again tomorrow and just setting everything up. And if you are not part of the Honor Society yet, go on over to Bubble Babes University. That's BABEZ university.com and click on the Honor Society. It's an all access membership. You have access to everything, all resources, videos, templates, workbooks, all of that. You have access to it for a lifetime. It's a 19.99 a month, and you are able to, have access to all the videos. The videos, usually when we have classes on live, they're only up for 24 hours and then we put them into the Honor Society, but they are there for a lifetime in the Honor Society. And what else? What else? What else? If you're not following me on social media, please follow me on social media. And if you have any questions, please feel free to DM me, or if you want me to, you want to bounce ideas off of me, you can ask me a question and I'll respond to you and we'll get to it immediately. And that is basically it, you guys. Make sure that you following everybody in here, and if you follow everybody in here, that you're engaging every time you see their post. Please comment. I don't care if it's an emoji, but just engage with everybody who you see come across your timeline that is part of the BBU tribe. Also, moving them up in the algorithm. With that being said, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Oh, and tomorrow we have Jasmine Riches of Black Sunflower Candles. She'll be here tomorrow and she'll be talking about wholesaling. So if you're interested in wholesaling, private labeling, all that stuff, bring your questions and bring your pens and pads and be ready to get this information, because it's about to be gems about to be dropped. So you guys have an amazing day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Nikki and crew. I'm logging into IG to work and on my bio and updated profile pic. Yes, yes. She sure is. Hey, Nina Rose. Hey. Yes. So make sure y'all in here tomorrow night. Our emails went out. Make sure y'all put y'all reminders in. 7 p.m. tomorrow. She will be on live and popping. So be ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Like TD Jake said. So you guys have an amazing day. Hope you have an amazing, productive day. You know how you know me. I will drag a goodbye forever. I'm gonna cut it out right here, right now. You guys have an amazing day. See y'all later.